Yo, what up, gamers? It's your boy Pooter Danger back at it again with another video. And today I'm going to be doing a setup video. As long has been requested by absolutely no one, I want to do a setup video. And so I actually only completed this setup on Friday, which is it's Monday now. So I think 4 days ago. Yeah, four. Well, it's kind of like the midday, Monday, whatever. If for 4 days, I've had this for kind of 4 days. I thought it would be interesting to show off what I'm like working with, I guess, because if I do any let's plays or do any stuff like that, I feel like it'd be cool to kind of know what it is, and also I'm very proud of it. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But yeah, I as you might know, I've been working out of a laptop, so I don't have a desktop computer, and I've had a laptop since March, which was actually my first ever computer. So thanks, mom and dad. They actually bought that because it was way too expensive for me to buy on my own. But all this stuff that I bought with the setup has been saved up money from myself. And but yeah, so let me just get started. I'll show you it. I'll be back just in a sec. Bye, gamers. So as you can see right here, this is my chair that I've had since I think June, maybe. Yeah, I think it's June. And it used to be up in my room, up in my desk, and I was gonna put this whole thing, if you can see this. So keyboard, RGB, full backlit RGB keyboard. You know, here's my mouse. Here is the 27-inch 1044 hertz monitor, but I'll go into more detail about that. And here's the actual laptop itself, a ton of wires protruding from it. And so here's all the wires. It's like it has a lot of wires, and this is just like manuals from the actual thing itself. And this is just my my G Fuel, my G Fuel and Doritos, as you can see. And here's just a thing that I saw at Target, and I was like, hey, that's kind of epic. And then so I bought it. But anyway, as you can see, this is not like a desktop kind of setup thing. Taking inspiration from several of my friends, and as well as, Leafy is beefy himself. I've basically got my laptop hooked up like HDMI cables and this and some headset slash mic, and hooked it up all the way over here. And I've hooked it all up. It's pretty messy. I want to clean it up at some point. Like I kind of just want to make it good, but I kind of like it. It kind of gives it a little. There's some random googly eye. I don't know where it came from, but it's here. I kind of like it. It's kind of cool. I don't know. But I might keep it like that. It doesn't really matter. I just have like OCD. And like I'm very like particular about how stuff looks and aesthetics and stuff. But yeah, so this is kind of my basic setup. I have a trash can, which you can see has been compiled over the last 6 days because I used this before I completed my setup. Reese's and a Klondike bar, 2 Reese's and Klondike bar. So don't mind that. And here's like a bookshelf. I don't know, ukulele. I just don't want that to fall down. But yeah, so I was originally gonna put this whole setup thing, this entire thing, on my desk, but as you might know, this is a pretty wide desk, and my desk in my room is like pretty small, and it could fit this laptop itself. This is a pretty like wide laptop, but it definitely couldn't fit the keyboard, this nice wrist rest mouse pad, as you can see. I think it's kind of cool. And it couldn't fit the keyboard. As I grabbed the mouse and I say keyboard, the mouse, the keyboard, especially the monitor, and all this wiring back here. So, that's probably for the best. And I feel like this room is cooler because so here's like all the old, we kind of put all our garbage in here. Well, I wonder, that's probably why they put me in here. No, I'm kidding. But like as you can see, here's my Fallout strategy guides. I don't know why I kind of just like found this in my room, and I was like, hey, this would be a cool place. But yeah, this was originally gonna be in my room, but as you can see, it's not. This room is like 2 times bigger than my actual room. So yeah, let's get into the specifics. Now this RGB fully backlit keyboard, I kind of chose all RGB. I was gonna get a no RGB mouse, but I feel like that would kind of complete the whole aesthetic, and it's somewhat matching up. Like if you can see right here, it kind of like matches up. It's kind of synchronized, which I think is pretty cool. It kind of like flows through. The mail, so it kind of like flows through like all across here, and then over there. And here's my monitor right here. I really like this keyboard actually because it has for like when you're watching movies on Netflix or Hulu or YouTube or whatever, you can just press and pause instead of pressing the space bar. I usually still use the space bar because this can be some kind of unreliable. It's not compatible with a lot of things. But what's really cool about this is that this keyboard has a dock release, so I can just put my phone like right there, and then I can just see notifications without having to put it down somewhere. And it's like an integrated part of the keyboard, which I think is really cool. You can also change the RGB modes if you press FN and then F9. It cycles through the different modes. I kind of like the mode that I was at, so I'm gonna try to. So then there's like different colors and everything. There it is. Okay. But yeah, so this is a Habit. Oh, wait, what is that actually? I don't remember. Habit keyboard. This thing is an Energy Star certified, as you can see right there. ViewSonic right here. It is a 1080p. 144 hertz, which I think is 144 hertz and 60 hertz, which is what I was originally going to get to save money. Makes a very big difference. And you can see there's an adjustable stand right here, so if you can, it's kind of hard to do with one hand. You can put this up and down. I usually keep it kind of high up, relatively high up, because I don't like it to be like base level. But I really like this keyboard as well as this mouse. This mouse is, it's ergonomically correct, and it's not like, I can hate some gaming mouses because they're so like flashy and dumb. Like it's like, oh wow, it has a cool design, dude. But this is kind of simple. I mean, it's RGB, so it's not really that simple. But it has I think it has six buttons because scroll wheel, back page, and then these. So that's kind of cool. So, but it is like simplistic in its design. Because a lot of gaming mouses, like they have like the whole like things like flowing over, and it's like all this like it's really flashy and dumb. Just to be like, wow, cool gamer RGB, dude. I don't know what that was, but I really like the keyboard and this mouse. Yeah, it's pretty cool. And what I really like about this is it has a volume knob. So as you can see, it has a volume knob. Oh, I got a notification for Mini a True Nerd. Okay, I don't care. I care. Okay, I'm gonna exit out of this. Doesn't interfere with my. So Chrome.exe, as you can see. And I really love. It's very satisfying. This keyboard. So if I would just casually type something, just a normal everyday thing. It's very nice and satisfying. Like I just really love the mechanical kind of feel to it. And I know that sounds cliche, but frick you, I don't give a shit. So dock release, you can put this in and out. I kind of like. I always keep this in because it looks a little weird when you don't have your phone in it, but when I put my phone, I just open this out and put it in. That's what she said. I'm sorry. That was so bad. Okay, but I have my USB right here, so I can plug my phone in. It's plugged right in, and my laptop has 3 USB ports, which wouldn't be enough to support keyboard, mouse, this, and this. But, so I just plugged the keyboard and mouse into the monitor, which is actually better because it's not like all these different, like, random wires leading all the way over here, which I think is for the best. And here's my old PS4 under here. I sold a lot of the games, which partially funded. I'm gonna move this chair out of the way. Be gone. So I sold a lot of the games on here, and there's still a good amount of games on there. But I sold the majority of the games, and that partially funded this. I have a map from Red Dead Redemption 2 right here. I put this in here. But I'm considering selling it. Oh, fucking ruffle shit right there. I'm considering selling it, but I don't know. I haven't tried it out yet, but I feel like I'm kind of only keeping my PS4 for Red Dead Redemption and Detroit Become Human because they're PS4 exclusives and you can't get them on the computer. So, and those are both great games. So, I kind of want to hold on to that. And I haven't tried it yet, although I think you can plug the HDMI cable from this PS4 up into this monitor here, and then it stops functioning as a monitor for the computer and more as a PS4. I haven't tried that yet. I might actually after this try that and try to play with a thing, but I don't know. I don't know how well that will work out. And I get pretty good Wi-Fi, even though this is like the most isolated corner of this house. Yeah. We have a Wi-Fi extender, which is pretty useful for just this kind of stuff. Because if we did have the Wi-Fi extender, I would just get terrible connection because not monitor. What am I talking about? The router's all the way on the other side of the house, and so it would be pretty terrible connection. But we got a Wi-Fi extender. It's pretty cool. So yeah, this is a 27-inch, which I was gonna get a 24-inch again for like budgetary concerns, but I decided not to because I just it's a big difference. Like I said, I looked over some of the kind of things and the difference between it, and it's like, wow, yeah, that does make a big difference, and it kind of sucked to lose out on that. But yeah, so that's pretty much my setup video. Again, I do like the volume knob and the mechanical. I really love this keyboard. I just voice cracked. I really love this keyboard because it's mechanical. It's a very nice keyboard. I love this mouse. It's a little sensitive, but you get used to it. As well as the keys on this keyboard are pretty small. Like they're pretty so it takes some getting used to, but you do get used to it. Like I've only had it for 4 days and I've gotten used to it. And here's the original MSI thing. And like I've said, since I first got this computer, I will be getting a better mic. And I'm thinking, so it's one of those stand things where you clamp it onto the desk. By the way, this is not a desk that we had. This is just an IKEA desk that we bought off of Facebook Marketplace for $10, which really good deal. Because in IKEA, a new one, this is pretty good condition. But in IKEA, a new one would cost like $120 or something. So that was a really good deal. And it's in pretty good condition as well. It's not like wobbly. It's pretty sturdy. So yeah, I really like this setup, and like I said, I'm gonna get a mic, and it's gonna be one of those things that clamp onto the desk, and then they have like the kind of just kind of shot at my forearm. They kind of extend over, and then they go. So like, I'll be sitting in my chair, and then I'll like talk into the mic, So yeah, and it's actually very cheap. It's like $50. At least for a mic like that, it's very cheap and it's pretty good quality. So I'm going to be getting that very soon, and I promise that's going to be the last time I say that, hopefully. As I do have money left over for my setup fund. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. This has been kind of a cool video to make, kind of show off what's my situation like, and I hope you enjoyed it too. If you did, leave a like. I don't know, maybe subscribe, turn on notifications so you get a notification every time I upload my shit content. If you didn't dislike it, comment a hate comment. I don't really give a shit. You're your own person. Do whatever. But yeah, I guess keep calm and watch on. Bye.